This property is 3 Hillis Lane in Atkins, Arkansas. This is a camper trailer with a roof built over the top, and the lot also includes this structure in which you could pull a camper trailer back up into the structure, and it's right on Lake Atkins. There are some neighbors, and it does look sort of bad around here in the area, but from the camper, this lot, it's cleaned up nice at the moment, and there's a trailer house here, and then you can see Lake Atkins right there. And we're going to go and take a quick look at this property. Well, when I noticed this, almost didn't want to sell it because I was thinking I've got a camper that I could put here and then get all of this repaired, and you could rent each one of them out for $500 or $600 a month right here on the lake, or you could tear this down and tear this down and get rid of that and just put 2 lots here for someone to rent and put their camper. There's the electric box that you can see here, and I'm sure that the electric box has an area to hook up another trailer, possibly the trailer that I have. No, that's a breaker there, so you would have to figure something else out to come off of this box. There is a little room that's built onto this structure, and just needs to be cleaned up a little bit, but it has had some roof leakage there. You can tell the roof will need to be replaced on this, and there's a little bit of an attic loft up on top, but this structure does need some repair, but you could definitely put a camper under here and keep it out of the sun and the weather. There's a propane tank that's here looking in the back. Not sure how far the property line goes back. They said to the place where it was mowed, so I can tell that they've cleaned up and mowed over there, so probably somewhere there in that area. You would be welcome to get it surveyed and look. The old storage building here goes with it, just an empty storage building, and this door seems to work. This would be a room that is built on to the camper. It's as you can see, there's a broken window there. There's some styrofoam that could be used with things that has to do with the lake or underpinning. There was a window unit placed for a window unit there. And going inside this porch, you can tell this is a well-used area of the porch because it's a little bit soft right there, but this is a nice little porch. And sitting out here drinking coffee, you can see the lake. There's just a little pull off over there where you can go and fish. The door is a homemade door. It feels really sturdy, but someone actually homemade built that. Does have door hinges, so it's really strong. Now, the last people that lived here, of course, they left a mess. You got a little bit of a bay window. You don't see very many bay windows in camper trailers. But even though this floor is a little bit uneven and it's been patched, it feels pretty sturdy. And this is the broken window. And this window has been broken, and they put a board up. And this would be considered the dining room area right where you walk in. And here they've got some old cabinets and a small stove that would hook up to the propane tank outside, but I have no idea to tell whether this is a serviceable unit or not. But for a camper trailer, it's got a really good, it's pretty big. It needs some repair. And there's the fridge and just a small kitchen, perfect for a little fish camp. And this room is a build-on room, and in here the floor is a little bit lumpy, but it is sturdy. I'm not falling through it anywhere. Just OSB walls that are painted. There's a hole in it there from renters. Got your light bulb up there. I would definitely try to put a ceiling fan. Not sure what's going on with this, but this is that's the other side of the wall. We're going to go check that out in just a moment. We're headed that way. Like I said, cabinets would need to be replaced or cleaned up, painted, something. And it's interesting. They've got a unit here that went to the some type of central HVAC unit. These windows are in bad shape. They've got boards covering them up, and you got a little closet here. I was going to say that this was the other side of the wall that we've seen over there, but that's actually right there. That's actually right out this window here. And this is just a small room for a twin size bed, maybe even maybe a full. I'm not sure. And whoever was here before took out the hot water heater, but you do have room for a good size hot water heater here. It wouldn't be necessary if there was just a couple of people. The electrical box is open. There's the cover to the electrical box, but as I can see here, everything looks good. Everything looks clean. Nothing looks burned with the electrical box. Having a wood cover over it, I don't think it's a good idea, so I would probably just do that and put that on there and do something else rather than the wood cover. This is the back side of the shower, and the shower is not hooked up. Right there's the would be where the shower is, and right there's where the knobs go. So that needs some work. It's obviously going to need some plumbing work amongst other things. Here is another door and a makeshift toilet, but another door that looks like it could really use some love. It probably needs to be replaced because there's a crack in the door right there, and it's just a piece of OSB. The restroom, sorry, I can't give you a very good look at it. I forgot my flashlight. But the restroom, it consists of a sink right here, a toilet, and then the bathtub. The bathtub right there. So it is a full-size bathtub though. And right here is a window to the bathroom, and they've just got a board over that, over the top of it, covering that up. And that is the place. This is the place. I mean, it needs work, but there is so much potential. You could not buy a place like this for this price and make this type of return on it. I mean, it's just impossible, because like I said, you could just rent this spot out $300, $400, $500 a month, or you could put your own camper there and rent it out for however much, or you could remove both of these properties. So the neighbor had a privacy fence here. For some reason, part of the privacy fence is gone, and right over here it's grown up, needs some weed killer, weed eater to clean this property up. I'm trying to think. We're going to walk down to the lake really quick, but I'm trying to think if there is anything else that I need to add about this property. But like I said, everybody's going to be asking how much land is with it, and I really don't know. I can look and put what is listed, but as far as I know, the property line goes from the other side of that structure all the way where that privacy fence is, down through here, and then back. I really don't know. I really don't know how far back. I showed you where I thought that they had stopped clearing, and she said that's where it's at. But from right here's the water. There's a chair up against the water there where people go and sit and fish, and you could probably, I'm not going to say that you can put a boat in there because it doesn't look like a place where you could put a boat. So this is off of North Shore Road. That's what this road is, North Shore Road. And this little lane here is Hillis Lane. Hillis Lane. And here's the spot right here where people pull in and fish and things like that. And I don't know. No, I don't. You probably couldn't put a boat in right here. No, it would have to be concrete. You would get stuck. But right here, we're at the side of the lake. And just to give you a general idea of where is right, let me zoom in here. So right there, right there on that stump is a turtle, but straight across that's Lucky Landing. And that's the bait store over there. So you're on the other side of the lake from the bait store. This place here just has a lot of potential to be a wonderful fish camp and a lot of fun for families to come and hang out. And even though the structures that are around our spot over here are a little bit rough looking, there's it's quiet right now, and I think that they would probably make pretty good neighbors because there's been people living here all this time. I've never seen anyone here before. I've been over here several times and I've never seen anyone here. I don't know if they just use this part-time, but it says they've got a surveillance and private property sign up. So these people here, they just want you to leave their stuff alone. And I'm going to find out about some of these other properties up here and try to see who owns them, because they could possibly be up for purchase. And as far as I know, these people here obviously have the city water here. And here comes one of the neighbors now. I'm gonna act like I'm not recording, but just to wave. Hey, he seems like a nice guy. I seen him the other day. He was walking down there to fish, so we got that going on. And you know, the neighbors have a private property sign up there, so a lot of these people, they just want to be left alone. And whoever gets this place, I don't think you'll have any trouble just coming out here and having a good time. And I'm sure it's easy to keep it cool in there because you got this cover over the top. So I wanted to offer this property to you, let you see what it's all about. And just hit me up if you're interested in purchasing it, because I would love to sell it to you. The closing will be at American Abstract and Title in Little Rock, Arkansas. All right, have a good day.